In the world of Beyond the Gates, where family loyalty, secrets, and betrayal are the driving forces, the drama has reached new heights. In today's video, we delve deep into the shocking developments that have rocked the Dupree family and those around them. From Andre's relentless pursuit of Dany's dark past, to Leslie's manipulation of the past to secure her future, the stakes have never been higher. With Ted caught in the middle, Kat confronting her own family's secrets, and Randy tasked with a life-or-death mission that could change everything, the tension is palpable. Buckle up, because in this episode, no one is safe, and every decision has the power to destroy everything they've worked for. Let's break it all down and see what's really going on behind the gates. The latest developments in Beyond the Gates continue to build tension and unravel hidden truths within the Dupree family and their circle of power. The intricate web of relationships, secrets, and betrayals continues to deepen, and as always, nothing is quite as it seems. Andre, ever the persistent and calculating investigator, finds himself zeroing in on Dany Dupree. His suspicions grow as he probes into her past, particularly regarding her former lover. The questions he poses are not only uncomfortable but deeply personal, as they stir memories and unresolved feelings. For Dany, the past is a delicate thing, one she has tried to bury beneath the facade of a successful career and a powerful family name. However, Andre's probing is not something she can easily ignore. As she is forced to confront parts of her life that she would rather forget, the stakes become higher. Every answer she gives raises more questions, and Andre's growing obsession with uncovering the truth about her past is starting to affect his own relationships and alliances within the family. Meanwhile, Leslie Dupree has always been a master of manipulation, but the latest turn in her life reveals that she is not merely playing the game of power, she's shaping it. Leslie's use of the past to carve out a future of her own design is both brilliant and dangerous. She knows how to twist the memories of those around her, using their own histories against them to further her own agenda. It's a strategy she's used before, and now it's more critical than ever. As her influence continues to grow, Leslie's control over the Dupree legacy becomes increasingly formidable. But, as with any game of power, there are those who will stop at nothing to bring her down, and the game she's playing may have unforeseen consequences. Ted Richardson, drawn deeper into the world of deception and betrayal, finds himself caught in the crosshairs of an intricate conspiracy. Once a man of principles, Ted is now forced to navigate the dangerous waters of family loyalty and personal ambition. He is unknowingly becoming a pawn in a much larger game, and as secrets about his past are revealed, his trust in those around him begins to erode. Ted's involvement in the web of lies may be his undoing, as he becomes entangled in the duplicity of the Dupree family. His descent into moral ambiguity raises questions about his true motivations and whether he can escape the clutches of the very people who have manipulated him. Kat and her mother share significant updates about their respective relationships, bringing fresh complications to the table. Kat's personal life, which has always been a source of tension, is now becoming a focal point in the larger drama surrounding the Dupree family. The revelations she shares with her mother are nothing short of explosive, and they promise to shake the foundations of her already fragile world. With each conversation, Kat finds herself questioning the loyalty of those closest to her. Her relationship with her mother, long strained by years of rivalry and misunderstanding, is now under a microscope. The truth about their bond and what it might mean for Kat's future hangs in the balance. As Kat and her mother reveal the depth of their entanglement, the lines between family loyalty and self-preservation become ever more blurred. Meanwhile, Randy, once a loyal soldier in Joey Armstrong's empire, is now faced with an order that could change everything. Tasked with carrying out a deadly mission targeting a seemingly innocent and unsuspecting individual, Randy's moral compass begins to waver. The choice he faces is not an easy one. He knows that following through with the mission will forever alter the course of his life, but failure is not an option. His growing doubts about Joey's motives and the increasingly personal nature of the assignment push Randy to the brink. As he grapples with his own conscience, the task he's been given looms large over him, threatening to unravel his carefully constructed life. In the world of Beyond the Gates, where power, loyalty, and deception intertwine at every turn, these developments are merely the beginning of a much larger narrative. As each character faces the consequences of their actions, new alliances are forged, old bonds are tested, and the fine line between loyalty and betrayal becomes increasingly difficult to navigate. With every secret revealed, the stakes grow higher, and the danger becomes more palpable. Will Dany be able to escape the shadows of her past, or will Andre's relentless pursuit uncover something she's spent years trying to forget? Can Leslie continue to manipulate her family without facing the repercussions of her actions, or will the weight of her own deceptions eventually crush her? And, most importantly, will Randy make the ultimate sacrifice, or will he find a way to turn the tide before it's too late? As we watch these characters unravel and evolve, one thing is certain. Beyond the Gates will continue to captivate audiences with its twists, turns, and the psychological drama that lies at the heart of its complex storylines. The past, present, and future are all inextricably linked, and as the story progresses, it's clear that no one will emerge unscathed. Secrets, lies, and the desperate struggle for power will define the path forward, and as each character is pushed to their limits, the final outcome is anyone's guess. What will happen when the gates finally close, and who will be left standing? Only time will tell. As we reach the climax of this chapter in Beyond the Gates, the tension surrounding each character's journey intensifies. The intricate web of deception and personal agendas that has been spun over the course of this season now threatens to unravel in the most catastrophic ways. The drama is not merely about who holds the power, but about who will ultimately be destroyed by their own secrets. From the dangerous decisions made by Randy to the unmasking of Dany's buried past, this storyline has spiraled to an emotional, suspense-filled crescendo. Andre's pursuit of the truth continues to cast a shadow over Dany's life. Every question he poses is like a sharp knife digging deeper into her past, and with each revelation, the carefully constructed walls around her start to crumble. Dany, once a figure of confidence and strength, now finds herself backed into a corner where there's no escaping the consequences of her past mistakes. The lies she's told, the people she's hurt, and the secrets she's kept hidden for so long are all coming to the surface, threatening to consume her entirely. As Andre's investigation moves forward, it becomes clear that nothing in Dany's life was ever as simple as it seemed. The facade of success and control was always just that, a facade. Behind it lies a trail of destruction, and Andre's relentless pursuit may be the one thing that unravels it all. Leslie, ever the master of manipulation, is playing a dangerous game. She has always used the past as a weapon, twisting it to shape the future she desires. But this time, the stakes are higher than ever before. She's manipulating not only the people closest to her but the very foundation of the Dupree family legacy. Her machinations, fueled by years of ambition and a desire for control, are beginning to catch up with her. The web of lies she's woven has ensnared not only her own family but those who trusted her most. As the walls begin to close in, Leslie finds herself in a precarious position. Her strength and cunning have served her well in the past, but now, her past decisions are threatening to destroy everything she's worked for. Every move she makes is now under intense scrutiny, and the question remains, will she be able to control the situation, or will the very forces she's been manipulating for years turn against her? Ted Richardson, who once stood as a figure of integrity, is now deeply embedded in the web of deception and manipulation that surrounds the Dupree family. His entanglement with Leslie has drawn him further into their dangerous games, and the lines between right and wrong have blurred. Ted's moral compass, once firmly grounded, now spins erratically as he grapples with his role in the unfolding drama. His loyalty to those around him is being tested at every turn, and with each passing day, he grows more unsure of his own decisions. Ted is at a crossroads, torn between his sense of duty and his growing realization that he has become nothing more than a pawn in a much larger game. The man who once sought justice is now caught in a struggle that could ultimately cost him everything: his career, his relationships, and his very identity. Meanwhile, Kat and her mother, two figures whose relationship has been fraught with tension, are now forced to confront the truth about their personal lives. Their latest revelations send shockwaves through the family, as secrets that have long been buried begin to surface. Kat's personal journey, once overshadowed by her family's drama, is now intertwined with her mother's influence. The two women, despite their differences, now share a bond that is stronger than ever before. But as they open up to one another, the truth about their relationships, both past and present, becomes too much to bear. The emotional toll it takes on them is undeniable, and the consequences of their shared revelations will shape the future in ways they never anticipated. Kat's growing realization that her future may not be as bright as she once thought adds a layer of complexity to her character. Her journey is no longer just about navigating family politics, but about facing the demons of her own past. Randy's assignment, a task he has been given by Joey Armstrong, is a turning point in his life. What was once a simple job has now become a test of his character and his loyalty. Randy has always been the loyal soldier, following orders without question, but this mission is different. It's personal. The target is someone he never expected, and the moral implications of carrying out this order weigh heavily on him. Randy has always justified his actions by the belief that he was serving a greater purpose, but now, that belief is beginning to crumble. He's forced to question everything he thought he knew about loyalty, justice, and the cost of his own actions. As the mission progresses, Randy realizes that his involvement in this deadly plot may be the beginning of the end for him. The lines between right and wrong are now impossible to distinguish, and Randy finds himself trapped in a situation where no matter which path he takes, there will be no coming back. As the drama unfolds, it's clear that every character is being tested in ways they never imagined. The Dupree family, once a symbol of power and success, is on the brink of collapse. The skeletons in their closets are coming to light, and the bonds that once held them together are beginning to fracture. The lies, the betrayals, and the manipulation that have been the foundation of their lives are now threatening to destroy everything they've worked for. Each character is at a crossroads, with no clear way out. They must confront their own pasts, face the consequences of their actions, and decide whether they are willing to sacrifice everything for power, love, or redemption. As Beyond the Gates pushes forward, the stakes continue to rise. With each twist and turn, the tension becomes unbearable. No one is safe, and no one can be trusted. The very foundation of the Dupree family is shaking, and with each passing moment, it seems more and more likely that the gates will close on them forever. Will Dany be able to outrun the ghosts of her past? Can Leslie maintain control over her empire, or will her web of lies collapse around her? Will Ted find a way out of the tangled mess he's found himself in, or will he fall victim to his own misguided choices? And will Randy make the ultimate sacrifice, or will he find a way to break free from the deadly path he's been forced to walk? As the story continues to unfold, one thing is certain: Beyond the Gates will keep you on the edge of your seat. The characters are deeply flawed, the stakes are impossibly high, and the drama is only just beginning. With every episode, the mystery deepens, and the fallout becomes more catastrophic. There is no escaping the consequences of their actions, and as the story hurtles toward its explosive conclusion, only time will reveal who will survive and who will be left in the ashes of their own ambitions. The gates are closing, and the end is near. Will anyone make it out alive?